It should be live. I don't even know. Is this real life?
What even is real life?
I don't know if the internet is real life. Is the internet real life?
Huh. I think it's kind of like a weird simulation of real life. I feel like it's made out of real life parts, but
Made out of real life parts.
it's like Life Loaf.
Whatever the spam equivalent is for life.
Yeah, that's what the internet is.
Okay, all right. There's something I really want to talk about, and it's like, but before we talk about that, did you watch Late Night with the Devil?
We did. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, without spoiling, like, what do you think about it? I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked when it got really weird at the end. I'm kind of a sucker for that sort of thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Because I know that I guess it's like found footage adjacent. Technically,
yeah, I would call it found footage.
Okay,
yeah.
Even though it did have some other stuff tacked on it.
Right.
I really liked it. Jess fell asleep. I don't even know why. Like she was reading, and the kids were put to bed, and I watched the trailer, and I like Polka Dot Man, and I've set the mission, so I guess we can continue in there. It's in Granville, but like, I was like, hey, like I think the week, maybe a week before, like you brought up found footage movies, and I was like, okay, this is found footage esque, or I don't know what I don't know the actual terms, and I don't think they should be like rigidly enforced or whatever. But
yeah, it can get kind of hazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and I actually, I liked what the movie did. I thought it was, entertaining. I would recommend it. I thought it was a good movie. And I liked the ending. Some people that I follow online kind of had a problem with the ending, and also some like it looked too clean for being something from like the 70s, like I don't know, the Dick Cavett show or whatever it was supposed to kind of be.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of a compromise you have to make in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but
to look vintage but not look like crap.
Yes, yeah, because you don't want
in the HD age.
Yeah, you don't want your baby, your art that you're creating to look like poopy.
Yeah, you don't want it to look like it's actual footage from the 70s. It's been sitting in some smoke-filled vault
that it didn't go to the
50 years.
Like it didn't go to the salt vault or whatever. It went under somebody's desk.
Yeah, it was in some producer's basement.
Yeah.
For 50 years. It's just one of those things. You're trying to make a movie that's also pleasant to look at. Some people, they're just fine making an unpleasant looking movie. That's the aesthetic.
Skinamarink.
Skinamarink. And you know what? If that's the visual aesthetic you're going for.
Yeah, but like
go for it.
I also liked that Totally Not James Randi was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dug that. I have a shot.
I like that.
Yeah. And I guess Totally Not Uri Geller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I did.
Yeah.
I did like that. So I enjoyed it. I liked as it got weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like elevated stuff. Maybe. I like that. I like that it went there.
Yeah. Yeah, I always kind of like when weird stuff happens, even if I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Did that guy get knocked all the way over there?
He did.
Did you do that?
I don't know.
I wasn't expecting him to take. I thought he took flight.
Sometimes people do fly pretty good.
Okay, that was a
When
good
I
one.
whack them, it seems pretty rare. It might be just kind of a weird physics thing.
Okay, well, that was a good one.
Unintentional behavior.
All right.
But yeah, I thought they did a good job mimicking that aesthetic
Yes.
of the time period.
Yeah. Was he supposed to be like totally not Dick Cavett?
Yeah, something in that vein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, he definitely had kind of the Dick Cavett look.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting droned.
Oh no.
What is all this stuff? Can I just use that? I don't know. Some sort of like XP bonus. I don't know if this is for just walking around or whatever.
I think it just gives you some flat XP, or at least according to the description.
Oh, okay.
I forget exactly what it said, but it sounded like it just straight gives you experience.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either. I'm just smashing stuff.
What's going on over here? Oh, the lipstick people are fighting the glowy people.
Let's wreck up their party.
Oh, I'm actually not attacking those guys, so I just exploded for nothing. So, all right. Misplay. I want to tell a short who gives a shit story, and then I want to talk about one of the things that I really, really want your opinion on.
Okay.
Okay, so when was it? Like this weekend I was mowing my yard, and I have noticed that now that I feel like I have consumed a little bit of the suburban Kool-Aid, because I actually kind of have a love-hate relationship with my yard. In that, like, I hate mowing the yard, but also I kind of like it. Like, it is something like, it's not like my favorite thing to do, but there is this sense of accomplishment, like once I get the yard done, that it's like, yes, I have done man stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So
you can see the progress.
Yeah, you get a mowed yard after you mow the yard, and you know, like I don't hate cleaning my house, but like, you know, it can be a pain in the ass. But like, you know, hey, you do it, and then boom, you get the benefit of, oh, this thing is neater or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm channeling fucking Jordan Peterson. This is what you need to do, bucko. You got to clean your room. But you know, hey, there is truth to what he's saying outside of the Western civilization.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. So when I was mowing my yard that was near the section of the yard that was like near one of my neighbors, I noticed that there was a bunch of dog shit where that property was to these to my neighbors, and I'm like, all right, big dog been crapping in my yard.
Wow.
And it was just kind of an annoying thing, because you know, nobody wants to deal with dog crap, and apparently, you know, my neighbors did not want to deal with the dog crap or whatever. And I'm like, you know, it's kind of irksome, because if I wanted dog shit in my yard, I would have just let my dog in that part of my yard and not picked it up.
Yeah, you have a way to get dog shit in your yard if you want it.
Yes, and also like if I wanted shit in my yard, I would have shit in my yard.
Yeah.
So, so it's like, okay, when I get done, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get my pooper scooper, and I'll get the poop, and then I'm like, what am I gonna do with it? Because evil Nick really wanted to just scoop up the poop and then just kind of sling it into their yard.
Yeah.
To return it to the rightful owners.
Yeah, it's like, you left this in my yard.
Like, whoop.
Thought I'd return it.
Yeah, but then it's like, do I really need to do this? Like, can we be a little bit more, constructive? And I'm like, I'll just clean it up, and then I'll go put it where I put, my actual dog's poop. And so,
yeah.
So I shovel up the poop, and as I'm doing it, the neighbor like comes home, and I started kind of doing the like, well, I'm just gonna take my time doing this, and scan towards that way just to see if maybe this individual like notices or whatever. And so I go about my business, and there was no confrontation. I wasn't trying to pick a fight, and the person, I don't know, maybe they got out of the car and I didn't notice, or maybe they just waited in their car. And where the fuck is Dr. Franks?
That is a good question.
Do we need to go in a door?
Here's a building.
All right, I'm going in here. So so while I was weed eating, another man job thing, the dude comes up and he's like, I saw that you had to do a little cleanup in your yard. I want to apologize for that. And I'm like, hey, it's okay. And he actually offered to mow that part of the yard in the future, or he, because I actually push mow my yard, because I don't know. Like, I don't like riding lawnmowers, and it's like, I used to mow yards for a living, like in high school and so forth, and I just got in the habit of like push mowing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's some sort of like cheap ass doing farm work for my particular grandfather. Like, I feel like it's just bullheaded. I'm gonna do this. I don't care that I'm 43. I'm gonna do it. And there's like this metric in my head, like when I can't push mow my yard, then I hire somebody to mow my yard. So that's yeah. It's something I do. I acknowledge that I probably maybe shouldn't, or I acknowledge there is an easier way. And
but
my inner Gene Roddenberry won't let me do it.
Yeah.
So, he offered. I was like, hey, and we parted ways. And, this could have, the reason I wanted to bring this up is because this whole interaction happened a couple days ago, around the same time that, well, I guess it was like over the weekend, but like the shit with a particular governor in a particular state who told a particular story that you may or may not be familiar with.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
You know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and for those of you who maybe listen to this now or in the future, I don't know, like, content warning, like, just to, if you
yeah, I mean,
content warning.
They don't like this sort of thing.
They don't like this sort of thing.
Normal people don't like it.
Yes, I'm going to turn off my aura so this guy will actually see us. But there is a governor of South Dakota, Kristi Noem, and this guy. Why is he? Do I need to talk to you? Why are you cheering on? Why are you cheering me on? Oh, you like? Oh, this guy's heard of Kristi Noem. He's cheering on. But she
South
released
Dakota, America's most stolen state. But anyway,
most stolen state.
and just there was a treaty, and then it was like,
Oh, okay, all
we're
right,
not going to do that anymore.
okay, all right. That's bad. Well, it makes more sense
Anyway.
why they elected her. What is going on?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where
Well,
are
we're
you?
fighting Rome, so I'm not sure. I just saw some things. And
Like, because I'm trying to get this guy out, and I'm trying to talk about like Cruella DeVille shooting a dog.
all right, let me smash this drone here. Oh.
But like,
All right, go back the way we came.
yeah, okay. See him just
Hello?
rocking out right here.
Yeah,
Is there?
lead him out.
He's not moving. Or maybe we got to fight this person up here.
Maybe.
Okay, there's more things going on. So this lady governor, was, and I'm going to underline that again, was a primary contender to being somebody's VP pick.
Yeah.
And she, you run for president or VP or whatever, you usually have like a book you're hawking to, which is a good way to, also make monies on book sales. Hey, it's America, capitalism involved. So she's put out her memoir, and it's coming out like I guess in this month. And there was like some early story that was circulating online about how she told the story of this hunting dog that did not behave to her liking, and like killed some neighbors' chickens, and because the dog killed neighbors' chickens, she took it to a gravel ditch and shot it with a shotgun.
Her execution ditch.
Her execution ditch.
Because she has apparently shot horses there before.
I didn't hear about that.
There was some other stuff.
I heard about the goat.
The pit was for yeah, it was her execution pit, I guess.
Her execution pit. And like,
the fuck?
So she killed Cricket the dog, and a goat for basically just behaving like a goat, as far as I'm concerned. And
yeah, what do you want from a goat?
Like I'm pretty sure that an old goat, that's not like a compliment that you get. There's something that goes along with that for being, I don't know, grumpy or ill-tempered, or they fucking headbutt and shit. I mean,
yeah, you're cantankerous.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, ill-tempered, stubborn.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so she shot a dog and shot a goat, and that's bad. And I just think that this is just I feel like this is an amazingly awful story, and I think it is got a lot going on, from like the standpoint of, why did she tell this story? Why did she write this story down? Why did she think this story was going to get her the job?
Yeah. Why did she think that was like a good story?
Yeah. Like,
it's not like, I was being attacked by a bunch of rabid dogs.
Yeah.
They were trying to eat my baby.
Yeah, there were fucking dingoes trying to eat my baby.
Yeah. So I fought them off. Whatever,
And it's like she put the part in there where, her elementary school daughter was like, "Where's Cricket?" Like, are you trying to paint the ugliest picture possible of you? That's like the ugliest self portrait ever, painted
Yeah, I mean,
by the person.
just having the absolute lack of self awareness, I guess.
Yeah, how do we get out of here? Is this
That's
just
a good question.
all right? Here we
Down.
go.
Oh, there's some guy.
All right. I'm gonna hold this guy's hand out the door. So I find it fascinating.
Right.
That she told this story, that she thought it would appeal to the person that she wants to get a job with, and that she thought that would appeal to, I don't know, the salt of the earth types of these United States.
Yeah, that it was like a common man story.
Like, I have owned many dogs.
Think this way.
All right, I'm going to grab this guy. Come here.
No.
Arg, you found me. Well,
Arg. All right, Charlie Brown.
here we go. All right. Is he in here? All right, let's go. And like, I've had many dogs. We have had to, due to age and illness and so forth, we've had to euthanize several dogs. It has been difficult every single time because these dogs have been a member of my family. And, it's not something that's like done lightly. It's not something done out of anger. It's not, there's a difference between my dog has cancer and has, a fist-sized tumor in her chest, versus Cricket killed some chickens and is untrainable. Oh, I'm sorry, just untrained.
Yeah. As if the dog had like a moral defect.
Oh, I'm sorry, this dog was evil.
This dog had the evil gene. He went to a cave with some bats and got Cujoified.
And I mean, it's like she thinks she's writing a scene out of Old Yeller.
Yeah, but it really just comes off as like just the grim mechanical actions of like a sociopath.
Yeah. It comes off as like just monstrous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something deeply upsetting about it.
Yes. So
I combine upsetting and unsettling into one word: upsettling.
yes, that works.
It's a new word. Do not steal.
Trademark. Copyrighted
on stream.
God, this guy. Come on, Arg, you found me. Rule, dude, can you just pick him up?
I should be able to pick him up.
Yes. Arg, you found me. Arg, you found me. Arg, you found me.
Yep, you're right here on the street.
Yep. Come on. Just chuck him in there. There we go. Arg. Oh, God. But, like, if you would have taught, like, this entire election cycle, I thought that was who Donald Trump was going to pick.
Yeah.
Like, that is who I thought he was definitely going to pick. And I can't be the first person to make this joke, but that's not the only thing that was shot dead in that gravel pit. It was her chances to be VP.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I think even as even as depraved as Donald Trump is,
Doesn't look good.
and how morally empty
Oh
he
God.
is. Anyone can tell him, not really going to play well with America's population of dog lovers,
It's like,
of which there are many.
particularly like if he is still trying to win over white suburban women.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
There are few things that white suburban women love more than dogs.
Yeah.
All right, Sharkhead.
It's just kind of an amazing self-own.
It really is. I'm gonna use my Earl Burrow. I don't know if you can get the Sharkhead from there. Oh, I need to select the mission. There we go. It's in Sharkhead. Like I totally thought it was gonna be Kristi Noem. I keep wanting to call her Kirsty.
Yeah.
It's not Kirsty, is it?
Well, see, now that you've said it, I don't know anymore.
Okay. Sharkhead. But the gnome. Because she was like really quiet. She didn't run for president. Like and then she just sneak. And she didn't do any fancy displays. She didn't have to like come out there and like bow and kiss his ass after, she ran for president against him. Like she didn't have to be defeated and then collected as so many Pokemans.
Yeah.
Like DeSantis and Vivek and Tim Scott.
Like pretty much all of the others.
All of them. And then here she comes out like screaming, "Pick me." Oh God. So I just Jess was telling me that like anytime she tries to do a public statement, it's just like people are just calling her dog killer.
Yeah, you'll get that.
Like online, like all the comments were like dog killer. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's what people will do.
And something else that she has said, and this can be like, I don't know, a way to tangent to something else, because I think you can only make so much comedy from a dog being shot, but like defending her actions in that they were like lawful, and I do feel like that there is a percentage of gun owners who conflate, I get to shoot you now, right? Like it's like gun ownership with, ooh, I get to shoot you now.
Yeah. Yeah, there is definitely that.
Okay, so it's not me. It's not just me. You noticed it too.
Some people interpret that as a license to do violence.
Yes. So that's
even just aspirationally, right?
Like I knew this day would come.
Yeah.
Grats.
Huzzah.
Are you 41 now?
Yes.
You win. All right, I gotta. Where's this guy at? Does he show up on map? No. Is he behind this door? Like the whole thing of like acting lawful and so forth. It's just, yes, you acted lawful evil.
Yeah.
So I have I guess two questions for you, and this is something that I've been meaning to bring up forever and forever. Who do you think Donald Trump is going to pick for his VP?
Oh, that was a really good question because I've really got no idea.
Okay, and
at this point, I really don't know.
And I have a different question to bounce off too. Who should he pick?
I'm getting clobbered by a vampire.
Not a vampire. Gerarg. I'm getting lost. I'm on a pipe glitching out.
I mean, he should probably pick someone who's like the most milquetoast, middle of the road, like cut taxes conservative.
Okay.
Like make him look normal.
Okay. So in the should pile, that's what he should do.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
Okay.
Because I think they drove a lot of the guys into retirement.
Or into the Democratic Party.
Or into the Democratic Party. So I don't know if that person exists.
Okay. Like, I think that's what Mike Pence was, right? But also Bible thumper.
Yeah.
He was the boring guy.
Yeah, the boring conservative who wants to, cut programs, cut taxes.
Cut rights. No, I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, none of that.
Yes. Dog whistle, dog whistle. But like, I think there is merit in that. Or I think there's reason in that. I don't necessarily merit. There's no merit in politics. But like, I feel like he should pick a woman.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yes, and
yeah.
that's why I thought it was going to be Kristi Noem, because she has experience and is a woman, and because he needs something to soften and make him less scary.
Yeah, he needs a running mate that makes him look normal.
Yes.
Because if you get just some normal person who's willing to be his vice president, well, he can't be that crazy.
He can't be that bad. Yeah. And it muddies the water, and everybody forgets that, I feel like it's a comic book, and like somebody is like, why are we teaming up with Dr. Doom? Because he's Dr. fucking Doom. Like, I feel like that everybody just got plot stupid. Like, that is America.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Dr. Doom is not normal.
You'll never be normal.
Oh, God. Where the...
I'm up here on the fucking catwalks.
All right, I'm going to go back the way we came, because there's more...
There's nothing in here. Okay.
There's more stuff this way. But, I think now J.D. Vance might be the prime contender.
Okay.
I hear there's courtship. I hear there's courtship, and he's going to need the Midwest to win.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe him. Also, I think, what was it? Who's that Palantir fucker? Oh God, what is his name? Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel?
Oh, it's one of those. I don't think
it's one of those.
Spoken.
I don't know. What's the more fascist way to say it? Because that's the one that he's going to pick.
Yeah. Thiel, maybe.
I think it's I don't know.
I think it sounds more German. Anyway.
Okay. But the thing is, like, he's a Richmond, and that's probably brokering a deal between Peter Thiel and Vance. That might be because I'm pretty sure Vance was funded by Peter Thiel. I'm pretty sure. Because he was funding a lot of fuckers.
Yeah.
So that might be like, I don't know. Also, he's young. I feel like that's probably an asset. I know that Donald Trump is the picture of health and, alpha male virility, and he's not old like he's not old like Biden.
He is definitely not a man of advanced age.
Yes.
Death could claim at any moment.
Yeah, he's 79 years young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely doesn't shit his pants.
Definitely does not shit himself on the regular.
Yes, says Dave Bautista. If you can't trust Drax the Destroyer, who can you trust?
Right?
I think this is the guy.
Yeah, he's being menaced by werewolves.
Oh no, werewolves.
Werewolves.
But I don't know who else is going to be, because also JD Vance. He's young, like I guess he's a good-looking guy. Whatever. Like I don't know if he's out of central casting, so to speak, but like Trump does
normal.
Yeah, Trump does go for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, I got the guy.
All right.
So I just need to keep him line of sight. Here we go. Take a left. Oh, that's a long way away. That's a long ways away. Is this guy going to stay with me? Do I need to turn my run off too? Come on. So, because I don't think it's going to be Tim Scott.
No.
Like he was too hungry for it. Like when he was introducing him, like in South Carolina or whatever, some event, like he was way too thirsty. Are you still with me, Doctor? Doctor, yes, you are with me. All right. I'm trying here, Larry. Honestly. Here, let me explode. Finally, a cure for Nazis.
That was some good, reasonable debate.
I just came up and debated all over them.
Yeah.
They're like, turns out ethno-state, highly illogical. Point taken. And the female orgasm doesn't need to be eliminated.
They've abandoned their fascist ideology.
Yes. So anyway, to switch back to fascism, I feel like the most dangerous one in terms of like Trump winning is RFK Jr.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's not just me.
Which, I mean,
I don't
I
think
don't know.
I don't think
chance of that.
I don't think so. I think
my brain says no, but
I think
my brain counts anymore.
I think RFK Jr. I think he has too much ego.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good assessment.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be somebody's backup dancer.
Yeah. He's already a fail son.
Yeah. He'd rather be a kingmaker by spoiling somebody else's chances.
Yes. Also, Oh, and I didn't think about this, but I guarantee Trump wouldn't pick him up. He would not pick him because of his voice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that.
Yes.
That does seem very Donald Trump to me.
I got an epic shield. I just used it. I don't need epic shields. I have epic debate skills. I've got this. I'm going to refer to this as the winner of all debates. Vorpal radial judgment.
Yeah.
Word salad power.
It's very much an anime power you have to announce before you use it.
All right, I'm calling up my new lady friend, Ghost Widow. Goddamn, more kidnapping. Okay.
At least there are a lot of skulls to collect.
Yes.
This glowy thing.
Granville. Is there glowy?
Yeah. I got a temporary power.
Okay, where you at? I know I could do this and then like, what did you find that in? Was it like just a gift, or just,
Yeah, it was just like a crate or something up here.
Okay.
A fancy chest.
like this? Ooh.
Did you find something?
I think I just found Spock's
Oh yeah, it's one of
coffins.
those. Yeah.
I just found Spock's coffin. Dated movie reference.
So you find it on the Genesis planet.
Okay, salvage found. An anniversary token. Legacy Richter Mesmerist. Is this a costume? Info. Expires in 13 days of real time. Well, I don't want that in there.
Like retrovision. What is this?
Oh, God. Does it make it look like a 20-year-old game? All right, how do I turn...
No, it just makes everything sepia toned.
Do what now?
It just makes everything look kind of sepia toned.
Can I get a different word? I'm not familiar with that one.
It just kind of makes everything sort of brown.
Okay, all right.
Like a grayish brown. You know, like an old-timey, worn-out photograph.
Okay. Well, this is the way I look now because I'm trying to figure out how to... There we go. Unlock powers. Thank you. Get that out of there. Remove from tray. What the... So you've turned English or Scottish.
Turned me into a Scotsman. Well, all right. This will just be me for a little bit.
I'm okay with that. I mean, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn my... All right,
This is my human
Granville.
disguise.
All right. Is that your human skin suit?
Yeah, this is like when I have to go out and do normal stuff. Put on my human suit as a monocle and a bowler hat. Good for 15 minutes.
Okay, I am going to Granville. What else is going on? Oh God, I was going to bring this up because this is something I just kind of learned about today. I was watching on the line, and the like GamerGate 2.0, 3.0, that stuff going on, like the stuff about the game that changed the titties.
Oh my God! Yeah, this is it is so funny. It's GamerGate 2, the gooning. That's what it is. It is the more pathetic.
Oh God,
Sadder, more pathetic sequel to GamerGate. It's like what Mark said. Like history repeats, first as tragedy and then as farce.
Okay.
GamerGate was a tragedy. This is farce.
Okay. All right. I
It
because
is really funny though.
Because I think it's really funny. Like, okay, I want to say that there's a lot of stuff in the world you can complain about. Like, there's plenty of like horrible things going on in this country. There could be horrible things going on in your life. I got shit going on right now. It's, and I understand that, like, complaining about like a movie can be cathartic, or, oh, that was a really good show, I'm gonna love on it. That was a really bad show, I'm gonna hate on it. Like, I think that there is, there's a difference between like criticism and like hating on something, and having, like, I don't know, change.org petitions going on because what is this game even called?
Oh God, Stellar Blade.
Thank you. I knew that you were going to know this. I knew that you. I knew you're the person to talk to. Yeah,
I've been watching this from my lair, from my secret lair. It is a story. Yeah. The Korean game.
Yes.
Which you can tell by looking at it.
Because yes. Yes.
Because the main character and all the women have these ridiculous proportions that people don't have, but they also have the faces of children.
Okay. What?
Anyway.
What is that? I'm trying to think of that style of animes. Lolly? Am I getting my words right? Lolicon?
That's more like explicitly childlike.
Okay.
Whereas
childlike,
and I think of this as particularly Korean, having these really kind of voluptuous bodies.
Yeah.
Also having these really weird, uncanny valley, young-looking faces.
Can you go back to looking like you normally do? Because I can't tell you apart from my zombies.
All right.
It's because you're like 3 feet taller than everybody else.
That is true. Shit, how do I actually turn this off?
This is how you look now.
Right. There we go.
there we go.
All right. Normal again.
Yes. All right. Thank you. But like, so this game, which is coming out, is out, about to be out,
is out. Yes. Which is where second round of the controversy.
Okay, and my understanding is that a costume was changed just a little bit, like a bra was changed just a little bit, and like some panty was changed just a little bit, and the internet people are losing their collective shit.
To the uninitiated, that's what it seems like, but to people in the know, it is a horrible and unjustified assault against gamers.
As people who identify as gamers.
People who identify as gamer. The most oppressed category.
Yes. Oh, thank you for translating it for me.
Because Stellar Blade is a horny game. Alright? And there's nothing wrong with making a horny game. You're allowed to do it.
The Shady Rogues, we support horny games.
Horny games are fine. Yoko Taro made a horny game called Nier Automata, and everybody loved it.
Okay.
You can make a horny game. It's okay.
Okay.
You're allowed to. They were making a horny game. Not really particularly noteworthy in that regard, except that all of the certain types on the internet, the anti-woke types, decided that it was the greatest thing that anyone had ever done in all of human history.
The greatest horny game?
Yes, that it
transcended horniness.
Yes, it was a repudiation of everything woke and horrible about games.
I thought you were going to say, like, I thought that was Sweeney, whoever, or Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, well, they moved on from her.
Okay.
I think they got bored with her.
Okay.
But, well, and then also this is kind of specially ensconced within gamer chud
Okay.
circles, which, you know, in their own kind of weird little smoke-filled pervert room, where they talk about this sort of stuff endlessly. But they decided, yes, that because the running narrative is that all women in Western games are now ugly, and they're made ugly on purpose.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Wokes.
By the wokes.
They were particularly singling out this consulting company, Sweet Baby Inc., which did a certain kind of consulting, like, you know, if you were including LGBT characters in your game, right? If you were including different types of people as characters, then they would consult to make sure you wrote them good.
That maybe you need a little bit of help to overcome some very common tropes and homophobic ideas.
Yeah, to make sure that you're not writing stereotypes. And, you know, most people generally consider that a pretty positive thing. That was the limit. That was pretty much all they did.
Like, you don't just make like a gay boyfriend or the gay friend character, like is in so many rom-com, is my understanding.
Yeah, and then like have them get killed or something as a plot point.
Okay. Yeah. You know, all right. Yeah.
Stuff that's like tropey and and not good representation.
Okay.
So it's kind of a way to help writers not trip over their own feet.
Okay.
And their own kind of cultural biases. It's a pretty minor thing. They do some light rewrites of stuff, but, you know, like dialogue and, you know, whatever. You know, it's no big deal.
So you don't get jazz in the Transformers movie?
Right, so you don't do something like that. Right.
Yes. So, yeah, okay. So well-meaning liberal types won't trip and fall on themselves.
Yeah, and because, you know, these big video game companies, they don't want to step in a big pile of shit, because they want as many people as possible to buy their games so they can make the money.
Yes, right? They don't want some of the money. They want all the money.
They want all of it.
Yes.
They don't want to leave any of it on the table. Right?
Okay, I get that.
Yeah. And so, you know, it's really just kind of a basic bare bones sort of effort to do that sort of thing. But, yeah, these screeching types, they decided that, in fact, I have been frozen, that Sweet Baby Inc. was completely writing games, that they were, like, dominating the way games were made.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That they were basically in control, right?
Like Kamala Harris?
It's maybe more like the international Jewish conspiracy. Like that they are like the secret cabal who are intent on ruining games by making them woke and making all of the female characters ugly.
Okay.
And ugly being defined as like 0 out of 10 would not bang, right? like you're on Reddit and you're like, elbow's too sharp. 0 out of 10 would not bang, right?
And, you know,
they'll say this. Yeah, they'll say this about characters that clearly are designed to clearly be attractive.
Yeah.
Like more recent versions of Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider games.
Okay.
Like clearly designed to be an attractive woman, but no, she has been made ugly and woke. I guess because she doesn't have pyramid boobs anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't have bricky boobs.
I get frozen in a big block of ice. It's undignified. But anyway, so yeah, they really latched on this game, which was not out at the time, did not have a demo at the time. It just had some videos, and they just went gaga bananas for it.
Okay.
And they were kind of rightly criticized as acting like a bunch of pathetic gooners, which they were.
I'm sorry, I need another word for gooner.
I think the best way to describe a gooner would be like a compulsive masturbator. Can I say that on stream?
Yeah, that's fine. Suck it.
There's a lot more to it than that, but I'm not going to go into the details.
I think. I have heard it's about length of time in said act.
Marathon compulsive masturbation. And it's just become kind of a shorthand for like a certain personality type.
Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you
it
for
fits
that.
pretty well. You know, what can I do if not give the good information that the world needs
And
to
now
know?
you know. Ba-dun-dun.
And now you know about gooning, America's new craze. Your friends are gooning. Should you be gooning as well? Right.
Talk to your kids about gooning.
Do not talk to your kids about gooning.
They're good.
Definitely not other people's kids.
See, I feel like this is what like people think like right wingers think what sex ed is. Like the woke mob is gonna make my kids learn about gooning whether I want them to or not.
Some blue-haired teacher is going to tell them how to construct their goon cave.
I don't even care about that in a video game.
And then inject them with transgender particles.
They're gonna trans them and make them goon.
Oh, I died due to my lack of attention. The scientist just going to wave at me as I died.
Why is that giant skull man talking about trans particles and gooning?
He's lost his fucking mind. Alright, I'm getting up.
Yeah, okay.
But, okay, anyway. They lashed on it, made a big deal out of it, had convinced themselves that the wokes hated the game, even though really kind of nobody was talking about it. There were kind of some offhanded comments of like, these designs seem kind of porny.
Yeah.
They don't seem very good. It's, they're not really very good designs. Whatever. It's a horny game. Do what you want.
Okay.
But they convinced themselves that, it was a culture war focal point.
Okay.
Specifically so they could continue to goon about it, I think. They just had to convince themselves that it was much bigger than it really was. That it was now a key social issue for oppressed gamers who have been laboring under uggo women in video games for too long. But then the game came out.
I wish Jess was here for this conversation.
I think she would like it.
I do. It's
maybe like in quotes, but
yeah,
it would be interesting if nothing else.
I would. You need a woman's perspective on this stuff.
It's true. Yeah. Well, not if you're these guys. You don't want to hear anything a woman has to say on any subject. Because they may not say the things you want to hear.
Yes.
But anyway, the game came out, and some of the outfits that were previewed for the game had been altered by the developers.
How dare they? You mean censored?
Yes, censored.
Censored
is what they say. They have been censored by adding like small pieces of cloth to cover some parts, whatever. The developers talked about why they did it, and they were like, none of those outfits were finished, and they kind of did them, I guess, to make them more visually cohesive.
Okay.
Just to look better.
Look a little bit more realistic. I did see one of them to where it's like, oh, this looks like something maybe somebody would wear a little bit more.
Yeah. To try to make them look slightly more practical, I guess it's...
I think practical is a good word.
Yeah, just, a nod to that, whatever. And there are, design decisions and artistic decisions you make.
Yeah, like they're still wearing heels.
Right. So what do you want? But they've decided this was the most gross betrayal that could have possibly happened to them. It was horrible. The devs had betrayed them. They've gone woke. They've given in to the woke mob and have made the costumes marginally less horny. Like, marginally.
5% less horny.
Yeah, they're acting like they put them all in burqas.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Yeah. They're acting like they were completely changed, and now they're all wearing full-body hazmat suits. When these are just really ambush. What the hell? When it's really just kind of minor stuff. But so now they've basically turned on the game. And
I didn't hear about this event.
Yeah, and that's why they're doing the petition. They want the developers to change the costumes back to the preview ones.
To release the horny cut.
Release the horny cut of Stellar Blade. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's gotten like okay reviews. People are like, yeah, it's actually an okay game, whatever. But I was hoping that it would be like kind of an aggressively mediocre game, and then they'd all have to double down on it and pretend that they loved it and that it was really good. But
Okay.
actually, this is a lot funnier, where they've had to turn on the game because it's not horny enough. It's not as horny as they thought they were promised.
Okay.
And I have to admit, that is a much funnier outcome. It's
If we're-
funnier than anything I could have invented.
okay. We are in the funniest timeline.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this until I watched a video from Hassan Piker today. Like he covered it on his stream, and he cut it up on YouTube. I recommend his content. He's funny. Yeah. So, but it's like, of all the things to complain about,
Of all the things.
it's like, you're on the internet. There's titties everywhere.
Never before in human history
Has there not been
has nudity been more available and at a lower cost
Yes.
than right now.
Yes.
So it's just kind of mind-boggling to me.
It's like if you asked a 20-year-old person about a nudie mag or something like that, they're going to be like, number one, what's a magazine? And what are you talking about in the context of that? I mean,
Yeah.
nudie mags were kind of like something, I feel like our age group was the last to kind of have that, maybe.
Yeah, there's kind of like the old story of finding a bunch of Playboys in the fucking woods.
Yes.
That was how it was back then, kids.
Yeah.
You found your nudie magazines in the woods.
In a van down by the river.
Down by the river.
It's just,
You can only buy them at the gas station.
yeah.
They came in brown paper bags.
Yeah, they were sealed in plastic or whatever. Yeah, oh god. I'm in here fighting a bunch of longbow fucks.
And trying and failing to find.
It's
land.
up.
How far up?
It's pretty far up.
Alright, maybe I'm not far enough up yet. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You're doing it. Now I kind of want to make a villain character with goon in the name. Because there was a comic book character, the Goon.
The Goon, yeah.
So I can make the Gooner.
Oh my goodness.
Max Gooner.
Max Gooner.
Oh god.
And and his secret lair is the Goon Cave.
The Goon Cave.
Goon Cave. Yeah. Just like the Bat Cave, it's full of computer monitors.
So where are we at in this saga now? I need to know. Is there any negotiations? Has a representative of Goon Nation reached out to the tyranny of Sony?
I think there have been attempts, but all of the key players seem to be content to just let the whole thing die of embarrassment.
Right.
A slow death due to its deeply humiliating nature.
Or do you mean gridlock? I don't know what the equivalent is.
Yeah, I mean, everyone just kind of seems to be ignoring it because it's very deeply pathetic. and it doesn't have, because like the original, because they've been desperately trying to turn it into GamerGate too. They really have been. But I mean, the original GamerGate had that hustle where it was about journalism and journalistic practices.
Yes, elevating the art form into something so it's taken seriously. And there is something to that, just not in with that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I got to run. I think I need to get a big mess. I need to win an argument. There we go. Oh, there's still more of them.
If I could do anything without getting knocked out.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to run away. All right.
And I'm stunned again. All right.
I need to
just go around this corner here.
Just run away. I'm getting my babies. I can get my shield on you. Where are you at? Are you in this mess?
I'm still in this mess. I'm standing up for the moment.
Okay. I got the boss, I think.
I'm holding up for the moment.
Okay. I'm on a lot of fire. Fire is all around me. All my zombies burning.
All right, we're good.
We good.
So yeah, it doesn't have the staying power. It doesn't have that respectability kind of thing. So I mean, it's just kind of doomed.
Also, there's not Jane from Firefly to breathe some celebrity in it.
Yeah, again, because really, kind of anybody can see that it's just kind of pathetic and gross.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to expend the effort to explain this to Jess. I think I'm just going to say, just listen to the stream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm like, just listen to the stream. Oh, I think we went wrong. I think we went the wrong way.
Oops.
We don't want to lead this poor bastard somewhere else. Okay.
All right.
Or is he? No, that's a night widow. All right. Where is our boy? Thank you.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Or did we? Did that person just stop the rescue? Oh, I guess we're going around and fucking with the longbow who are attempting to rescue the people.
Oh, okay.
Man, if we weren't just gooning all over the place, we'd know what we're doing.
Too busy gooning to play the game, right?
Instead of get good, get goon. Oh, God.
Oh, I am half dead somehow.
Here, where are you? I'm gonna put you in a bubble.
Put me in a bubble.
Also, I think this. There we go. I'm trying to use all this incarnate shit. Sure. There are other powers I could be using. There we go. What is this? Experienced? What does this even do? Self Well, this is like patrol stuff. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway. Okay. We're gonna go get them. There you go. Leapfrog on them.
I do like jumping.
Oh, so I need to turn my darkness back on.
Ooh.
I need to keep an eye on you.
Well, I died really fast.
You got back up, though.
Mashing my mouse. And now I'm in a jail cell. So.
Oh, you're in a jail cell. Okay. Oh, that's why. Oh, I could have got you up.
I just did happen before I knew what was going on.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna come get you out of prison. Unless, are you already on? Where are you?
Looks like I'm on the floor below.
Okay. Are you good? Do you need rescuing?
I'm all right. It's just going to take me some time to hack through this door.
Well, you got a big sword.
Yep. I'm just going to plow away at it.
So, have we gooned our way through this conversation?
That's probably about all that really needs to be said about it.
Okay.
The whole thing's dying a slow and embarrassing death.
Okay. Did So I guess just no one cares.
Yeah, really nobody cares.
Okay. I don't know what it is, but I do, like, I find it fascinating. Because, like, from my background in psychology, I feel like that there is I should back up. Like, I feel like there's so much in society that is, what does a rational person think about this? Like, you know, a rational human walking around. What is, reasonable doubt? Like, just all, like, a lot of different disciplines and professional ways of thinking. You can trace it all back to, like, the fucking Enlightenment, basically. And I just, the appraisal of this situation and the sheer disproportionate outrage and sense of aggrievement, I just find it fascinating.
It really is. Yeah.
Because, part of me wants to say, like, at least consider, and I don't mean this in, like, some sort of, like, ableist way. I mean it in the sense of, like, are the people who are, like, making videos and testimonials, are they neurodivergent? Like an exceptional amount of them. Like it, because there's this, you know what I mean? Because it's like, like, why is someone acting this way? Like, in like, with everything going on, you'd think that they, I don't know, found a mass grave or something.
Yeah, something like that.
A mass grave with hospital personnel handcuffed to make an extremely dark point.
Yeah, it's all interesting, the amount of mental effort that certain people are putting into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what accounts for it entirely.
Yeah, and I mean, or a lack of anything else going on. Like, I mean, I think it's informative to talk about something like this into the internet. I think mockery can be a tool, and I feel like talking about this in how it looks like to somebody who isn't involved in that might be informative or something. I don't know. I feel like screaming it into the, at least we're not just screaming Bugatti or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of that made sense.
Does anything make sense anymore?
Nothing makes sense. All
Nothing
my
makes sense.
bored apes gone.
What happened to my apes?
All gone. Well, there's more.
Oh, I don't know if we need to beat these people up, but I don't like his face, so.
Lawful evil, I get to.
Right. I've got the giant sword.
God.
It's the only law I need.
I don't know if you've heard about this. This is just as stupid and inconsequential, but it makes me happy. Did you see any of those dipshit AI generated songs?
I've seen one.
Is it the which one have you seen?
Crap, I can't remember what it
I
was.
glued my balls to my butthole.
Oh no, I heard something that was a much more serious. Like, we've invented an AI singer-songwriter, and here's her first song. And it was, like the most tuneless garbage I've ever heard.
Okay.
But I haven't heard anything else, so if there are other things out there, I guess I should inflict those on my psyche.
It's one of those things, like, I'm tempted to play it on stream because it's fucking hilarious. Like, but I don't know if, like, I would be able to do that. I mean, it's an AI fucking song. Like, I don't know if Twitch would think that it's an actual, like, copyrighted song.
I mean,
I don't know.
at least as far as the law is concerned, it is uncopyrightable.
Yes. So I'm just kind of curious. Like,
Yeah.
Oh God, the story, like, about a week or so ago, I guess it's been maybe closer to over a week. Like, it was on a Sunday. Jess was like cackling because she's she's a TikTok mom, and and she was like, did you hear about the song about gluing my balls to my butthole? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I have no idea. And yeah, it is a song about a guy who he has repeatedly glued his balls to his butthole.
Written by a machine learning algorithm.
Yeah, but it's like in that, like, kind of 50s style.
Okay.
There's another
like a
one, like,
song or like a crooner song.
I'm not,
Like Frank Sinatra.
no, not crooning, but kind of like one of those jazzy kind of deals.
So maybe more like doo-wop.
So maybe.
Right.
I'm not sure. There's also another one,
figure it
like Time to Take a Shit on the Company Dime. Like, it's talking about taking a shit at work.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
A time-honored practice.
Might just be what I rock out when I'm playing Binding of Isaac. Do they want us to break all the dampening fields?
I hope not.
Oh, God, that sounds like hell. All right, I'm trying to get up there.
There's a couple of dorks up here.
Yes.
Don't you gun butt me.
Yay! It should have said defeat all. Thank you for not making us defeat the dampening fields.
Right.
I cry foul if it did that. I'm going to call up and just abort the mission.
Yeah, fuck this.
And I got to call my lady friend.
It's level up time for me.
Kidnap? Really? I'm gonna call you. Abandon? I don't want to abandon. Can I complete? No. Mission. Select. Is it right here? No. Where is it? It's down there. Okay. Go level. I'm about to level again. They changed it to where you like repeatedly level up and like get incarnate stuff. Do you have time for one more, or do you need to go?
I can do one more.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to hop in this machine. Excelsior.
I've got epic powers.
Epic powers?
Yeah. Soul tentacles. Just like the way that sounds.
Oh, I wanted, like, I haven't mentioned X-Men 76 to you yet.
No.
I have, like, a selfish reason. I want to know your take on the second and third episodes, because, like, it's worth watching. It's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a more adult continuation of the 90s cartoon.
Okay.
It is definitely worth watching. Like, me and Jess are really digging it. Like, they've all been pretty good episodes, except for like one of them I didn't really care for, or at least one portion of the episode I didn't really care for. But like, the second episode does some politics that I was surprised at the level of politics that were in the show. Like, and if you ever get around to watching it, you'll know immediately what I'm talking about.
Okay. They made the X-Men political.
They really did. Why'd they do that? And then the third episode is just like, it's a good episode, but it's kind of, I don't know how to put it. It comic books are weird, I hear.
They are.
Yeah. So. Also, we finished Fallout, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, I've watched the first episode, but I'm gonna wait and get Shannon to watch the rest of it with me.
Okay.
Because I was actually pleasantly surprised.
Yes, I'm trying to think.
What was
in the first episode?
Well,
no, like
it mainly just introduces the characters and
okay,
there's the stuff
okay.
with the vault, there's the raiders. And,
okay, yeah, basic setup.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a point I was watching and I was like, oh, is this like actually good?
Yes.
Like an actual good show.
It's an actual show with moving parts.
Yeah.
Yes. Which
I wasn't expecting. So.
I was not either.
A pleasant surprise.
Yeah. We watched the 3 body problem, and we ended up, like, by the end we were hate watching it.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, like, full on, both of us are angry about it, hate watching. And the next show that we watched after that was Fallout, and we were like, holy shit. And every episode that we watched basically became like this compare and contrast discussion between Fallout and the 3 body problem. And it really like it actually got kind of struck like surprisingly coherent as far as like, oh, these are actually really comparable. Where one did something right and the other one completely screwed the pooch.
Oh,
So, yeah.
interesting.
Yes. So particularly that first episode where it's defining things and world building, and that other show didn't. Like particularly like I don't know who the main characters are in the Three Body Problem. But in that first episode, you know who the main characters are.
Yeah.
Because they tell you with, like, you know, a big clipboard that pops up and says their name.
Yeah.
Like,
it's good communication with your audience.
Yes, things were clearly communicated in that show. It actually gets better too. It's a really good show.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it, which was not on my bingo card for this year. Was looking forward to watching the Fallout film.
Oh, I had Jess brought it up. Like, she was on her lunch break and she was like she got on the stream and she was basically like, people tell me that Fallout is good. Can we watch it? And I'm like, sure, you know, whatever. I was talking to chat about like what I was watching, you know, various things were coming up. And it's it is a legit good show. And it shouldn't be. Like
there's no reason for it to be good.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I've been a Fallout fan since 1997, so.
Okay. See, like I've never played any of the video games. I've seen you and Friday play, you know, Fallout something, various things.
Probably 3.
Yeah. But like it's legit good all the way through. And yeah, like we pretty much watched an episode a day. So yeah. And it's probably the best thing show-wise that I've seen this year.
Huh. Of all things.
Yes. Last year, it was The Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was really good.
I dug that a lot.
Yes. I would really like to get Jess to watch that, but I don't know if I'm going to be... Maybe... I want to get her onto the Mike Flanagan.
He's an interesting guy.
I heart Mike Flanagan.
I'm into whatever he does next.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched all of his stuff, and yeah, so it's like, I honestly, yeah, Fallout is comparable to Fall of the House of Usher. I can't believe I'm going to say that, but it really is. It's.
You know, I know when they announced it, I was like, I don't need that in my life.
Oh yeah, I kept forgetting about it.
Come on. I mean, you know, video game adaptations have their storied history.
Yeah, I mean, like, basically, it's Castlevania, the Castlevania anime, and Fallout, and that's like it.
Yeah. The Last of Us.
Okay, I've yet to see that. I've not watched that. One of these days I'll watch
it. It's legit good.
Okay. Yeah. It has been recommended.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I got to be in a mindset for it.
Yeah. It can be pretty grim. But.
That, and we lapsed our Max subscription.
Oh yeah, because you have to pick and choose which streaming services you want to hang on to.
Yeah, we were just kind of irritated by it and everything,
Yeah.
so it was just like, whatever. All right, we got to kidnap a person. Oh, God. But yeah, I mean, we'd get done with an episode and we're like, why is this good? Is this good? Like,
Yeah, I kind of had that feeling watching the first episode. I'm like, wait, is this good? Like, actually good?
Yeah, it's that thing where it's like, wow, this is really good. I should get my significant other to watch it. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to get a second set of eyes on it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because I know everybody's been raving about it, but, you know, I don't usually listen to other people.
You have to pick who you listen to.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like the people you trust is kind of like a social aggregator.
Yeah, they liked other things that I thought was good.
Yes.
There's a whole process to it.
Yeah. Is this asshole gonna get back up? I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna come over here. He is getting back up.
There we go.
More XPs. Well, I won that argument.
Elevator rides.
Are we gonna have to go in either of these portals? I mean, that's a portal.
I mean,
can I go in this portal?
Should.
You cannot enter.
The hell I can't.
I'm gonna chuck a zombie in there.
Can't just throw a big portal like that in a room and tell me not to go in.
But this might be a way to get Jess to watch the Righteous Gemstones with me because of the Goggins.
I've heard that's really good.
It's really good, but like she doesn't care for Danny McBride's character.
Okay.
Basically, like, have you seen Orange Is the New Black?
No, I never did.
Okay, I really recommend that, but there's a problem with that show, and it is the main character.
That's what I've heard.
You gonna die. Where you at? Oh, you're over there. Oh, that guy.
I almost had it. I mean, not dying, I mean.
Is there an enemy over by you? I'm gonna get you.
I got myself up.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry. I'd already hit it.
I'm gonna need everybody to attack that guy. But that's kind of the issue with the Righteous Gemstones, that you'd rather be with any other character, I think, than Danny McBride. And you kind of have to get used to him. Because John Goodman's in it. And yeah, it's just I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I ended up really liking the show, and I watched both seasons of it. And then I think we watched like one episode with Jess, and she was like, I don't like that guy. And I'm like, I know.
Oh my God, what?
Whoops. Hold on a second.
Fine.
So, Uncle Baby Billy is my favorite character in that show, and someone like did Uncle Baby Billy, but like as the ghoul, and it's like Sounds of the Wasteland or something like that, because basically in the Righteous Gemstones, Uncle Baby Billy was the brother-in-law to John Goodman, and like brother. John Goodman is Uncle Baby Billy, Walton Goggins, like brother-in-law, and they did like him and his sister, who John Goodman's character was married to. They had like some sort of like gospel music duo, and that's a whole thing in the show. And
Okay.
somebody photoshopped that character's like album cover and then ghouled him. So yeah. I'm either going to make a ghoul Sonic character, Uncle Baby Billy Ghoul, or a Wasteland Cowboy.
Yeah.
Me and Jess considered having like she make one and I make the other when we have Team Goggins. Come on, lady. Malfazad is gone. Now's my chance to escape. No, not again. No, Gerard. Come on.
Come on, nerd.
Come on.
Flying wasp.
God, I just glitter bombed everywhere. That was dramatic. It was like you made it to the end. Boom. I think I just gooned. Or what?
Achievement unlocked.
I know I'm using gooning wrong. Contact. More missions? More? All right. Well, that's for another day. All right. Are we done for the day?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Well, you fine people who have watched us for some reason, thank you. And at some point, this will go on the YouTube. So, future people, I'm sorry or you're welcome. One or the other.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm unrepentant.
They're going to learn about gooning somewhere.
That's right. May as well be from me.
Exactly. All right. Button clicked.